just riding through Miami with a bad bitch. Let him do tricks. Oh my God, that's a trick flip. Got your bitch on dick.
Alright, so my subscribers, well, some of my subscribers, not all of them. Some of my subscribers been telling me that Lucas was talking shit about Far From Home. I don't know if he was really talking shit, but the title is Nothing Special About Spider-Man Far From Home. We're gonna react to this, see what he's talking about, of course, as always, you know what I'm saying? And let's see what he's gonna say about the movie or the trailer, you know, because, you know, we haven't seen the movie, of course not. So we can't really, you know, say that the movie's gonna be good or bad. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good though. Like, come on, let's be real. Off the strength of the trailer, I think it's gonna be good, but we just gonna have to see. Let's go ahead and peep what Lucas is talking about.
Oh my goodness. So let me just come out and say it's a good trailer, right? I know nothing about the movie.
It's a good trailer.
But it's a good trailer, and I don't have a problem not knowing anything about the movie. Because many trailers, you know, in present day, they give out too much information. This was short and simple and sweet. Have a little action, have a little romance, have a little story. I get it. However, the only problem that I have with this series, with Tom Holland and everything, is that there's nothing special about it. And let me explain before you guys go crazy. But for example, if you were to hear dun 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 dun, like you already know what that's from. You already know Tobey Maguire, that's Spider-Man. I know that theme song. Like with this trailer, they're playing the Spider-Man theme song. I'm like, not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a great score, but I'm like, there's nothing special about the series thus far. I mean, with Tobey Maguire, you know, were some shots. If someone were like, remember that part
one solo
where
movie.
It was totally cool? You in Spider-Man, what? You have the end swing, the final swing where you become Spider-Man. If you were to say, you remember that part in Spider-Man 1 where he's swinging, you would already know what they were talking about. In Spider-Man 2, remember that part where the train scene? You would already know
that
what
train
they were talking
scene was
about.
fucking iconic.
Special key moments
Easily iconic.
in the trilogy that was like, you get it right off the bat. It's what made Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire, that series, great. Even with Amazing Spider-Man, which I'm really not a big fan of. I didn't like the first suit, the iteration.
The first suit was lit.
If you think of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, even with Andrew Garfield, what he brought to the character was his comedy, right? His comedic timing. You had, Gwen Stacy. Remember that part with Gwen Stacy? You would already know what they were talking about. In Spider-Man, in the first one, you had the web swinging or the lizard. That part where, if you remember that part with Stan Lee, you would already know what the person was talking about. The part in the Stan Lee cameo in the library where they're fighting. You're like, there's certain iconic or memorable things of each of these series.
We're going to talk about this afterwards.
The Tobey Maguire series or whether it's the Amazing Spider-Man series. There's certain things that's like, I get it. I love that part. I love that. I don't think anyone, at least for me, can name a part in Spider-Man Homecoming. I was like, you remember that part? Because it was just like, it was just, everything was just bland. It didn't.
Alright, so, I had to stop the video. I think it's only like that because we're still in the middle of the series, you know what I'm saying? That's why. I think, you know, a couple years down the road, the series might still be going on, but, you know, they'll have like 2-3 movies already in. So I think down the road, we're going to be like, oh, remember this, remember that. You know what I'm saying? They only had one solo movie, you know? But if you want to be real though, if you want to count Civil War and Infinity War and shit like that, you know, with Infinity War, you could say, you know, remember that part when he was saving everybody when it was on Titan and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when the moon came down and he was catching everybody and shit like that. You could say that if you want to involve the movies that he was just in instead of like his solo movies. Civil War, him fighting Cap, that was iconic. You know what I'm saying? All that shit was iconic. You know, almost every scene with Spider-Man in that movie was iconic in Civil War. So, but I guess he's just talking about solo movies. So I'm just saying, but let's get back to it though. Let's get back to it.
It felt like a Spider-Man movie. It was like Spider-Man light because you had Iron Man. I mean, the one thing I guess you can say was the meme of like, if you're nothing without the suit, then you don't deserve to have it. But outside of that small fringe meme, that reference, it was just a meh movie. It was like, all right, that's cool. You know, you got the Vulture. There was nothing memorable about the movie. In this trailer, it's just like, okay, that's cool. You know, Spider-Man swinging. I'm like, the one time, like, I don't know what it is, but he's never in New York. Like, he's never swinging. Like, even the
that's the truth.
He very rarely swings.
In Homecoming.
And some of the most iconic
you talking about Far From
parts of
Home?
the Spider-Man of all the movies were the swinging. I'm just like,
I think in Far From Home we're going to get more of that.
Spider-Man 3 and certain of the shots, I was like, that's amazing cinematography how they got those shots. Spider-Man 2 with Mark Webb, he wanted to make sure the physics were like, when he shot that web, you felt him, hold down on it. And it was like, some of those shots were amazing.
Series was like that.
In Spider-Man Homecoming, it's like, what's going on with this? And even with this, they take him out of New York and put him in Europe. I'm like, what? Can the man just swing around? Can we just
I'm pretty sure he's going to be in New York
please?
half of the movie.
So in the trailer, you get a few, cool shots. You have Mysterio.
Quarter
the problem with Mysterio is anyone that knows Quentin Beck knows that the man doesn't have superpowers. We know that he can't fly. So I'm like, the first thing that comes to mind is like he's clearly doing this to garner attention, right? He wants to be like Spider-Man and stuff like that because everyone's looking at him like, oh, that's cool, he's fighting. I'm like, okay, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's something further than that and they go on with that. It's like, cool, we get Hydra Man. I'm like, I get it. It's a lot of cool stuff going on in there, but I feel like there's no heart to the series. Even with Tom Holland, he's the new kid on the block or whatever, but there's nothing, there's no heart to his character or how they write him. Now,
it's coming.
I'm not going to get into how they
definitely
have Mary Jane, because now he's calling her MJ. And I'm just like, Mary Jane is white and a redhead. That's like, end of story. The fact that they've injected more diversity in this series it's really irritating.
I mean, she's not Mary Jane, she's Michelle Jones.
Flash Thompson is white and blonde.
Don't call her MJ. I don't like the MJ thing
I wasn't
either.
a big fan how they did it with the Tobey Maguire series, and I really wasn't a big fan that they didn't have the web shooters and did organic webbing.
Right.
But I was like, I can stomach that.
Right.
I was like,
I hated that
fine,
shit.
whatever. With this Amazing Spider-Man, they at least got Flash Thompson right. The only problem is they forgot to give him a personality. That's it. It is what it is. But here, it's just like, I'm not feeling anything. There is no chemistry with these characters on screen. I'm kind of over the whole, Aunt May is hot type of thing. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel the same anymore. It doesn't feel like a superhero movie. There's nothing that, makes your hairs tingle up on it, on the back of your neck when you see the trailer. It's just like, oh, that looks like a, cool blockbuster flick. And I get that how everything's tied in. You have Nick Fury, but I'm just like, just give me a Spider-Man movie, man. Just give me Spider-Man. Is that too hard, to ask? Is that too much to ask for? Just give me Spider-Man. Give me a villain, and make it a fun, good movie. In my opinion, I think the best Spider-Man film to date, I would argue probably one of the best superhero films to date, would be Spider-Man 2. Because the dude, he can't pay the rent.
Spider-Man 2 is
finally he's like, I don't want to be Spider-Man anymore. Am I not supposed to have what I want? And it's like, that is the pinnacle of Spider-Man. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility. It's
Peter's
like,
young in the
I have
MCU,
a responsibility, but it's like,
he's growing.
Why do I have to sacrifice so much?
Each movie he's growing.
Can't I have a balance so I get to... I love that. With this, I'm going to see it, obviously. I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not going to say the movie's trash. I'm not going to say it. No. I'm not. Right. I'm going to go in there expecting a good movie. Hopefully they surprise me and it becomes a great movie. But I don't know. I don't feel the same as I did with previous installments. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe, Lucas, you don't know what you're talking about. The movie's going to be great. You're just a hater. Or you can't believe, you know what? Hopefully it's good. I get what you're saying. But, hopefully, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Either or, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh, that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing. Can the man just swing around?
Hey, all right. So I understand, Lucas has some points and everything. I'm not going to knock that. He has some points. Like swinging in New York, the MJ shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, with the MJ shit, I don't really like Peter calling Michelle Jones MJ. I'm not gonna, I don't like that shit because, MJ is Mary Jane. Come on now, let's be real. Yes, Michelle Jones, MJ, I understand that, of course, but just call her Michelle. Just call her Michelle. You don't have to push the MJ narrative so hard, because shit, honestly, honestly, MJ or Mary Jane really might pop up in the MCU one day, you know, because you see what I'm saying? That just doesn't fit right with me. I think we're going to see more swinging in New York on this movie than we expect. We just looking at the trailer, we like, oh, he's not going to really be in New York like that. So I honestly think he's going to be in New York a decent amount, of course. Maybe. We're just going to see. We just have to see. We just have to see. But this was a great video. I had to react to this, man. I had to react to this shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said though, I think we're gonna get that factor of, you know, special moments when we get more movies. We already got them in movies that we already got that in like Civil War and Infinity War, but we haven't really got it in solo movies, I guess. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, once this series is like officially over with, which I don't know when that's gonna happen. They're probably gonna make way more movies now because Tom Holland's so young. We're gonna see how that goes, like, you know, looking back at things. But hey man, if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications if you get notified when I upload and stream. Go subscribe to Lucas, man. He drops bangers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah man, it's your boy Joseph Witty. And I'm out of here. I might stream tonight too, so stay tuned for that. I'm out of here. Yeah. Wait, have to throw the suit on. You feel me?
Gotcha. Lorraine's Bakery, here I come.
And it really is like, oh, wait, hold up. Oh, hold up. The animations on this shit is crazy.
No. Damn it. Oh, jeez. Oh, stay here.
They need to make a real Spider-Man movie.